hear me? Yeah, can you hear any fan in the background? Okay, mate, just leave. Leave, bud. Hello everyone and welcome to PRL Season 2, Race 3 for Tier 1. I'm your host Danny Rick03 and today we're coming to you live from Singapore for the Sprint Series doubleheader. Good to have you here everybody. The boys are just about to ready up and they're going to be a short 18-minute qualifying. There's going to be 2 races today, back to back, 25 percenters. And the top 10 will be in reverse grid order for the next race. Good to have you back again. Welcome viewers from everywhere all around the world. I'll give you a quick recap of last week for race tier for tier 2 at Belgium. We've got Oscar on 99 points at the top, followed by Trash Cush on 76 points in second place. Then Chris W1 on 73 points in third position. Now Chris W1 has moved into Tier 1, so there will be an upgraded third position for Tier 2, and I'll give you that next week. And the constructors for Tier 1, we have Aston Martin on 134 points, followed by Alpha Tauri on 103, and Red Bull Racing on 94 points. And as for Tier 1, which is this tier, we have Karma on 93 points, followed by Fiery Hour on 80 points, and Little Mitch on 60 points. And the constructors for this tier, they're tied at the top with Aston Martin and Alpine both on 140 points, followed by Williams on 75 points, and close behind them is Alpha Tauri on 73 points. So I hope everyone kind of caught up. If our viewers have any questions, feel free to look me up on PSN under Danny Rick03, add me as a friend, and I will more than happy to any questions you have. Today we're at the Marina Street Circuit, otherwise known as Singapore Street Circuit. The track is 5 kilometres long, which is around 3.1 miles in a harbourside location. It's similar to Monaco. Construction costs about $33 million. There is 23 turns with 3 DRS zones. The track was first built in 2008. It's a fairly new track with not a lot of history. The fastest lap that I can recall was Kevin Magnussen in the Haas, setting a 141.9 back in 2018. So there we have a little bit of history. A little bit of track knowledge. The boys are readying up now as we speak, ready to start the qualifying, and we will get it underway shortly. Hopefully it's going to be a dry race. All the boys are praying for a dry race. You don't want to race around here in the wet. Waiting on JB Moyer. Let's see who's going first out today. Qualifying has begun. Not sure if the boys can hear me or not, but I'd appreciate if you could stop sending messages because I can't see the stream properly. If people can pass that message on, that'll be much appreciated. Looks like was that a Williams out first? I'll wait till the computer picks that up. Looks like Emperor Yekovo. Great driver, Emperor, very quick. Very talented driver as well. Stay with him for the moment, and we'll sit with him actually because he's going to commence his hot lap once he warms up his tyres, gets things up to temperature. There are the tyres everybody is qualifying on for now. Here you go. Here you go, Emperor. There you go. Looks like it's going to be dry qualifying, which is good news for the boys. Looks like Emperor's got everything up to speed, up to temperature, and he will be commencing his hot lap. Comes around the final turn onto the straight, and off we go. Gets it right onto the yellow lines. Careful not to invalidate. That's a tricky corner. These ones here. Handles them nicely. And we're coming up to the second DRS zone, which is activated here. For those of you that have watched the stream, you know what the rear wing does. He's tackling these corners very nice. Aussie Blake is off the circuit, letting Emperor go past. Tinselman will do the same. Good driving there. Doing very well. Under the bridge. Easily spin out on this corner right there, but he doesn't. Cut that a little bit, and that's a pretty good lap actually, 136.4. That's the time to beat. Good lap from you, Emperor. There's little Mitch, JB Moyer, Chris W1. Whoa. Don't want to do that too many times. Ferrari Pro. He's one to watch out for. Drax, another one to watch out for. Looks like he's going to qualify in the mediums. Karma. Mighty Wombat. A Flex Offset. Tinselman. Toxic F1. Bronick. And Aussie Blake. Looks like Flex Offset has set a purple second sector. Little Mitch goes across the line in 136.2. That's a good lap. Another one. Good. Geez, that's close. Between Mitch and Ferrari Pro there. Looks like Flex is on a good lap. Currently in 11th. Puts himself up to 4th. That's a very good lap from you, mate. Well done. What else have we got? Yellow in sector 2. Boys are just another yellow. Find it. Alright, so at the moment we've got Ferrari Pro in first, Little Mitch in second, Emperor sitting in third position. I just want to see what Drax can do on the mediums here. We'll sit with him as he's on his flying lap. In the Alpine. Drax has set a purple first sector. See what he does around the second. Don't forget he's on the medium tyre, which is a lot slower tyre. Hasn't set a purple second sector. Currently in 11th position. Oh, he hits the wall there. And he crosses the line in 4th position on the medium tyres. That's a very good lap from you, mate. Well done. JB is coming into the pits. Pit speed is 60 kilometres an hour. You go past that, you will get penalties. None of the boys want that to start the race with. see if we can grab a quick word with anybody and find out how they're faring for today's race. I won't get Aussie Blakes on an outlap. Let's have a chat with Chronic, see if we can get Chronic on board. Alright, ball's gone out to Chronic. He's still in the pit lane. Chronic, Danny Rick in the commentary box. How are you, buddy? Not too bad. I thought I'd grab a quick chat while you're still in the pits, mate. What is your plan of attack for today's race, mate? Okay, cool. You feeling confident around this circuit? Not at all. Yeah, well, I reckon you'll do alright, mate. You are comfortable? You've got a reasonable setup, you think, or not? They certainly are, and I see Ferrari's done a 136.2, which is a pretty decent lap. Oh, well, you try your best, mate, and I'll have a chat to you sometime later on. Alright, take care. There you have it. That's Chronic Saints. Great guy. We heard about his strategy. See you, buddy. We heard about his strategy, what he's hoping to achieve. So, good luck to him. Let's see if we can have one with JB Moyer, if he wants to pick up the phone. Just got to find him. Oh, JB's on his outlap. I think we might he might not pick up the phone because of that. We'll just give it a second, see if he will answer it or not. Not sure he will. Probably a bit too busy. That's Toxic. Let's have a chat with him. Alright, the call's gone out to Toxic. See if he wants to pick up the phone, have a bit of a chat before he heads out again. 6 minutes left to quali. He's obviously gone in for some fresh boots and to reset himself. Little Mitch has gone through with a 135.6. Great lap from you, mate. Very good lap. Doesn't look like Toxic wants to pick up the phone. Might be a bit preoccupied. Who has Ferrari? We'll have a chat with him. Find him. There he is. Okay. Alright, call's gone out to him. Trying to get the boys before they hit their outlaps. It's a little bit tricky to judge. There he is, Ferrari Pro. Danny Rick in the commentary. How are you, buddy?
Oh yeah, pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty shitty right now.
What's the,
Because,
what's happened? Are you
uh,
disappointed that Mitch has got pole at the moment?
well, I'm disappointed about Mitch because, like, on one of my flyers, I'm trying to get past him in a way.
Oh, impeded
I'm
you.
clearly, yeah, no, like, I rear-ended him
Okay.
because, like, he wasn't getting out of the way, and I got a 5 place grid penalty.
Right.
Instead.
Oh, you got a 5 place grid penalty out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, I'll give respects to the guy. Like, he's a good driver, but like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
wrong, dude.
Well, maybe it was his error, but it's maybe something to put forward on the Discord
Yeah.
and let the stewards decide the outcome of that. But yeah, I feel your pain, mate. Getting 5 place grid penalty, which will currently put you in 8th position. But
Hmm.
you know, it's going to be a strange race. Anything can happen, so it's not a bad starting position really when you think about it. So, but
Yeah.
I feel your frustration. But I'll let you get on with the rest of your quali, mate, and I'll have a chat later on.
Yeah. So sorry about like coming into like Denny's dugout and like complaining, and I'm like just pissed
No,
off, dude.
no, hey, that's completely fine, mate. I'd do the same thing. Don't worry about that. But save your frustration for the Discord, and it'll all be worked out there, mate. But you just focus on what you got to do in the race.
Yeah. Thank you, dude.
All right, buddy. Take care. There you have it. A little
Yeah. You
disappointed
too, dude.
Ferrari Pro, but I'm sure he's going to do well in the race. Let's see if we can have a word with Aussie Blake if he wants to pick up the phone. Get him. Oh, all right, that was a bit easier. Yeah, I feel for little Ferrari. That's something the Discord stewards are going to have to sort out, I think. But he's going to do great in a race, I reckon, anyway. Aussie Blake is going to pick up the phone any second, I believe. Maybe not. He's gone in for an outlap again. Okay. Try get flex. Alright. He's probably gone out an outlap as well, has he? No, he's still in the pits. Here he is, flex offset. Danny Rick in the commentary box. How are you, buddy? Currently sitting in 3rd position, mate. How do you feel about that? You confident with the race? Yes. Yeah, it's definitely hard to get into 135 around here, I reckon. How are you feeling confident in the way of your setups and things like that in the car? Yep. 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 Good luck to you, mate. I reckon you'll do really well, and it is Singapore, so anything can happen. Yeah. All right, mate. I'll let you. Quali's nearly over. I'll let you get ready for the race, buddy. Good to talk to you. I'll chat with you later on. There you have it. That's flex offset. You're currently in 3rd position. Karma's in 4th. Ferrari Pro's 5th, but he, like I said, he's going to cop a grid penalty for an altercation with Karma. Drax in 7th position. He'll be going around for a hot lap, so we'll sit with him. There's 20 seconds to go. He makes it over the finish line. Oh, there we go. Instant pole. He was on a hot lap. 135.6. Very good lap there. Saves the best till last, doesn't he? He's a good qualifier, Drax is. Very good qualifier. And they're all coming over the finish line now. It's got 3 minutes to do so. Look, Aussie Blake's still on a flyer, is he? Currently in 10th position. Yeah, he's definitely on a flyer. Come on, Aussie. Got a very distinctive helmet, Aussie. Looks like the The Brawn GP car back in the day. Mercedes powered McLaren should do reasonably well with this car through the course of the season. He is comfortable driving this car. He uses it quite a lot in our daily lobbies. Oh, very close to the wall then. This track, I'm assuming, or I'm tipping, there might be a couple of safety cars due to the walls being very, very close. Not a great track for overtaking, but there can be some done here and there. In 10th position, 11th position, and stays in 11th position. That's qualifying done and dusted. There's your top 14 for today. Drax, Mitch, Emperor, Flex, Karma, Toxic, Ferrari Pro, Tinselman, Mighty Wombat, Chronic, Aussie Blake, JB, Oscar, and Chris in 14th place. There could be a bit of a shuffle if Ferrari Pro has his 5-second penalty. We'll find out on the start of the race what the actual grid order will be. So little Mitch is going to start on the mediums, which could pay dividends. As the clock ticks down to the start of the race, and it has. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting race. There's going to be carnage, I believe. The boys do have reduced damage on. And there will be safety cars. If there's no safety cars, I'll be very, very surprised. Although the boys are clean drivers, they're well aware of their surroundings. But still, there is that very high chance of a mistake, and someone could end up in a wall completely out of the race. But there is another race after this race, so they could redeem themselves that way. So we'll have to stay tuned to find out. As the boys get themselves ready for race Singapore. This is race 3, tier 1 that we're racing today. Tier 2 are racing identical Singapore. I just can't broadcast their one because I'm the only commentator. And they will be having his identical racing back-to-back 25%ers as well. Good luck to everybody. This track is extremely difficult to overtake. Even though there are three DRS zones, still the straights aren't very long to do anything. The boys are off on their formation lap to get heat and temperature into those tyres. Brakes and gearboxes. So on pole we have Drax in the Alpine, Little Mitch in second place in the Aston Martin, Emperor Yakubov in Williams Racing in third position, Flex Offset in fourth position in the AlphaTauri, Karma in fifth position in the Alpine, Toxic F1 in sixth position in the Williams, Tinselman in seventh position in the AlphaTauri, Mighty Wombat in 8th position in the Mercedes. His teammate Chronic behind him in 9th position in the Mercedes. Aussie Blake in 10th position in the McLaren. JB Moira 11th position in the Red Bull. And Ferrari Pro did get a penalty out of that in 12th position in the Ferrari. Oscar in 13th position in the Red Bull. And Chris in 14th position rounds out the top 14 in the Alfa Romeo. Good luck to all these boys. Get some telemetry up. Okay, the boys are about to start the Singapore race. Great looking circuit, this one actually. It is a good looking street circuit. Under the lights here. Very hot and humid conditions around here, I've been told. In the real F1. Singapore is notorious for humidity, humid conditions. Waiting for Chris to come around the last corner. There he is. We're about to get underway for a 15-lap race. Up the top of your screen you'll see 5 lights. When they disappear, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and they're off racing. Looks like Drax gets a good launch, followed by Little Mitch. They're all not going to do anything too extravagant around the first corner. It looks like they are all around there cleanly. Oh, looks like Chronic got shoved a bit. They're going 3 wide around there. Okay, the boys are... They have to space themselves out. There's no... You just cannot get side by side for too long around here. So probably here is the only chance you'd get for an overtake, possibly. What's going on here? Is Chris putting a move on already? Well, watch those walls. They will take your wing off. Just got to be patient around here. They're on the medium tyres, so they're going to struggle a little bit for grip. Ferrari thought about that on Mighty Wombat. Good decision making there, mate. That would never work out. He's... Wow. Caught that reasonably well, I thought. I don't think there's any damage, is there? No, his car's intact. That was a great save, Ferrari. Excellent save. Just got to scrub all the crap off those tyres and get back in the fight, buddy. Wow, that was a really good save. Ferrari Pro is the youngest in the group too. I believe he's only 16 years old. So for a 16-year-old to have those types of reflexes is pretty impressive. Good on you, mate. Looks like Drax is going to run away with the race once again. Unless he makes an error. Boys are all staying with each other. Well, Tinselman got a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. Look at the eyes on the tinsel. There we go. Good stop there, boys. Ferrari Pro has gone into the pits. What's he got? Oh, he has had wing damage, so, and he's going for the medium tyres also. Okay, we'll keep an eye on how these boys fare out through the race. Still have 14 runners, so it's anybody's race. I believe Little Mitch is going to struggle to keep up with Drax, because Drax is a little bit too quick for the rest of them. Toxic's hanging nicely with Chronic here. Train forming behind them. Goes wide and cuts it in nicely there. Good on you. No one's under real immediate threat at the moment, I don't believe. Ferrari will be driving like a man possessed. Well, Karma hangs it out to dry a little bit there. We just caught that. Now these two boys are great racers, great guys, these two. DRS is enabled. It is the 3rd lap. Little Mitch has gone into the pits for an early stop. Let's see what he's going to do doing. Is it Little Mitch? Yep, there he goes. He's put on the mediums. And he is away. Should be able to finish the lap on the mediums. It'll be a one-stop race. Who was I following? Tinselman and Karma. Where are they? Okay. Alright, Tinselman should have the advantage of DRS here, and you'll see there won't be much speed comparison unless he gets a good exit. Yeah, it's a reasonable exit. He's got the DRS open there. He's not on the ERS. So if you can see what I mean, you can catch the back of him, but there's just not enough space to overtake without sending it and possibly damaging your car. That Chris is going up through the field. He was 14th position. He's in 9th. He's doing well. Good on you, mate. Looks like Aussie is in a sandwich here between Oscar and Mighty Wombat. Boys are pacing himself here. Drax has just run off with the race. Oh, he's going in for a pit stop. Obviously for the medium tyres. There's no wing out in the pits. No, it's just a straight tyre swap. And he's off and running again. Flex offset. Oh, hang on. Chronic and Emperor could have a chance here. They've got 3 lap old soft tyres. Oh, hang on. There's a move done by JB. I spoke too soon, have I? Ferrari Pro set a fast lap on a 138.2. Good lap, mate, on the mediums. Oh. Little Mitch is... These two boys are going to duke it out. The Tinselman and Karma are still at it. Let's see what happens on this DRS straight around this corner here. Get a decent exit. There, so does Karma. I bet you Karma... No, Karma's not defending. And that straight's just not long enough to do anything on that. Tinselman does have some penalties. So does Toxic. And Mighty Wombat. I'm really surprised on the 5th lap. I'm really surprised there hasn't been a safety car. Mercedes boys have just released Chronic. And they have also released Emperor. Ready for a battle, those two. Aussie Blake's in 2nd position on the mediums. JB Moyer is our leader. On 4 lap old mediums. Let's see. If Oscar can make a move on Aussie. Looks like they're fairly evenly matched. DRS is activated around here. And I don't think anyone's going to gain anything out of it anyway. It's probably possibly a useless DRS zone. Let those three battle it out and get back to them. Watch else happening. Tinsel and Karma are still at it. Oh, what was that? Was that a lockup? It was a lockup. from Toxic. Toxic's lights flashing, he wouldn't have much ERS left. In fact, he's got 10%, so there's not much left at all there to do anything with. Here we go. Tinsel's a bit closer to Karma. This could be a move. He's got to get a good exit out of there. Bang on the DRS, ERS. He's got to make it move now. It's now or never. You've got to go for it. Karma tries... Oh, it's on the inside. Move's done. Good move there from Tinsel, well done. Karma, I believe Karma wouldn't have known that, he would have known that was coming, so he didn't fight it too much. It's getting close now, these boys. Emperor's on the back of Flex. Flex is on the back of Toxic. Toxic has caught the Karma Tinsel battle. How's the leaders going up here? Aussie's hanging with JB. JB doesn't have... Oh, Aussie's got a bit of ERS. JB's lights flashing. He's got 10%. Not much there to defend with. If Aussie gets a good exit out of here, he could do another move. Like... No, he didn't get a... JB got a good, better exit out of there, I believe. Chronic Saints on a mission, 138.2 on the mediums. Good lap. Aussie's just going to hang with him. Oscar's right in the mix as well. Chris is into 4th position. That's it. That's driver of the day right there. He's doing a great job, Chris. Well done. Drax is in 5th. Fair way off. There's a bit of a train happening here between these boys. Remember, there is a reverse order in the top 10 for the second race. That will determine their starting positions. DRS is activated. Is anybody going to gain anything out of this? No, it's a DRS battle. Looks like JB Moy is running off with it for the moment. Aussie's hanging with him. Good driver is Aussie. We've got a yellow in Sector 3. That looks like a Mercedes has stopped there, has it? Mighty Wombat's going. Chronic's had a moment. What's happened to Chronic? Let's have a look at his wing status. He's got 2 M plates. Yeah, it looks still good. Looks good. I don't think he's going to veer off into the pits. No, he's not. He's happy to continue. He must have just spun it and held on to it. Get back in the fight. Oh, it's a close one here. Very close. What's it looking like up the front here? Oh, Oscar's on the back of Aussie again. Aussie's on the back of JB. There's just not much these guys can do. There's just maybe pray somebody makes a mistake, and that's how you're going to capitalise and gain a position. Chris is doing a great job there. Ooh, Drax has caught the back of Chris pretty quickly. How's the Tinsel and Karma battle going? Oh, these two are at it. Toxic on the back, Flexes on the back, Emperor's on the back. This is going to be a cracking finish. Just have to hold it together. Is somebody going to send it? Is Karma going to send it on Tinsel? Oh, feels like his tyres are going off there. He has to back out of it a bit. Just to maintain grip and traction. Here we go. What's Karma gonna do? No, not quite enough there. it's anybody's race. This we've got Ferrari Pro out. Oh no. Oh, Ferrari, what has happened to you, buddy? That's a shame for him. Still a second race to be had. Oh, Oscar's kind of losing touch with the first two up here, Aussie and JB. Could be a tyre wear issue. He is on the oldest tyres out of them all, actually. Him and a couple of them are the same. Oh, he's going in. Here we go. What's happened? Wing damage? Yeah, wing damage. Okay. He's not happy there. Looks good to me, but not to him. He's going for a new wing and softs, and he'll get punch in some fast laps here. Look at this. Have a look at these guys. Karma just can't get past the Tinsel. Tinsel is holding on for dear life here. Toxic's hanging with him. Flex is with him. Emperor's hanging with him. Mighty. Oscar. Chronic's gone into the pits. What's this for? Ah, wing damage. And some fresh softs. Oh, Mercedes, you could have done a bit of a quicker stop than that. They'll punch in some fast laps. Still anybody's race. Get some good points at any position towards your tally board towards the end of the season. It's all going to add up at the end of the season. Aussie's hanging with JB. Aussie's doing a great job. Just can't... Oh, yeah, Aussie's gone in for the pits. What's... stops. It's Aussie's first pit stop. And he's made that pit stop. Looks like little Mitch. Sorry. Who's that? Chris W1. He's going in for his pit stop as well. His first pit stop. These boys were on a longer strategy. Now they've got the fast tyres on and they're ready to go hell for leather. Alright, let's keep an eye on these boys. Here we go. It's the Karma and Tinsel battle is still continuing. Just can't do much around this track. It's really hard. You pretty much, like I said, you just got to hope. Oh, that was close. Toxic cop a penalty for corner cutting there. I thought that was a bit much over there. Yeah, you can't do much. You got to hope and pray for somebody makes a mistake. Pretty much the only way you're going to achieve anything in this race. Chronic's got a 3-second penalty. corner cutting. Aussie Blake's in a good position here. He's caught the back of catching the back of Mighty Wombat here. All these drivers, we race together with each other in our daily lobbies. If anyone wants to join our daily lobbies, they can or just have a chat with us. They can search for Aussie Blake 94 or myself, Danny Rico 3 in the PSN. Our races always start around about 2 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. We're more than happy to have a chat with you and do some racing together, just some 5-lappers. And great little community we have. And we've known each other for quite a few years, everyone. And we get along really well, so the more the merrier. If we do get full lobbies, we'll eventually host 2 daily 5-lappers. So you are more than welcome to join. Alright, let's have a look up the front. Jax has taken the lead again and run off with it. Could have been a strategy on his behalf. There's a Tinsel and Karma battle. It's still going. And Toxic and Flex and Emperor. Yep. Or all of them are. They're just going to finish in, probably going to finish in these positions, I'd say. No safety cars for this race. Very, very surprised, and that's a testament to the caliber of these drivers. They're doing a great job. They all got the spatial awareness of each other. We've got a yellow in sector 1. Who was that? That was Flex Offset. He's lost it there. Has he got wing damage? Yeah, I'm not seeing an end plate on that. On that car. Bad luck to you. Here comes a move. Aussie Blake around the outside of JB. Oh, it's an under and over. JB's got him. That was a good little move. There is rain happening here, ladies and gentlemen. I can see spots of rain on the track. And you can see spots of rain on the camera lens there. I didn't know if that was started rain or my TV screen was glitching, but it is rain. That's going to make things a little bit trickier. 2 laps to go. Oh, DRS is still enabled. It's not wet enough to cancel that yet. Chris comes flying around there like a madman. That looks good. Oh, here's a move. Oh, these boys. Aussie Blake. It's pretty much a battle to see who's got them, who can hang on to it for the last couple of laps. There's a lot of water on that track. Very hard to get a perspective from where I'm watching. I'm sure the drivers see a lot more water than I can. We go on board with them. We can see a bit more what they see. Yeah, there's a lot of water on this track. It's going to make the exits and entry speeds a lot more difficult. Oh, you got to really feather the throttle, otherwise you will loop it. I think all of these guys are running no traction. Oh. Chris is feathering the throttle. Toxic is risked it and gone on the intermediates. That's probably a good call, actually. Let's see if he's going to... I don't think he's going to catch anybody. He's a fair distance behind, but he's just more comfortable and stable on the inters. The rest of the guys will be like driving on ice. And they're all bunching up. Oh, Tinselman cut that nicely and got a penalty. They're all struggling for grip. They're going so slow. I don't want to lose it. Here we go. Don't. This is going to be an epic finish. Oh, Tinsel's going for it on Tinsel on Little Mitch in the wet. There it is. The passes. The move's done. Can he pull it up and turn the car as well? He does. That was a good move from Tinsel. Oh, look how slow they've got to go around there. It's insane. Drax is managing okay. Drax has got this in the bag. The battle is back here. I think Little Mitch is going to settle for third. Can't do much. Tinsel's just taken off. What? Is that Karma slip sliding everywhere? Emperor's going to get the run on him. Does. Lets that go. He's not going to fight that. Or is he? No. Emperor goes wide. Oh, that's going to be close. Is he going to do cut on the inside? He does. Gets him there. Who's got the power down? Too difficult to get the power down. Oh, they're going to touch. Oh, that's so close. They just can't get full throttle down. It'll be agonising. It's painful. You can see the gap there. You just can't do anything about it. Oh, look at this. Look how skilled these boys are. Gets the power down. Look at his throttle application on the right hand side. Can't get full throttle. Now he does. Halfway up to the main straight. Watch the throttle application. The green bar on the right hand side. Just touching that throttle. Oh, good save there, Karma. Didn't want. I spoke too soon with the throttle application and he nearly looped it. Oh, there's a move up here, is there? It's on between Mighty and Little Mitch. Does he under and over there? Does Mighty. Is he coming back? No. Oh, Mighty, that was a great move. Drax wins it. Tinsel goes second position over the line. Mighty holds on for third, does he? Oh, penalties are going to come into play here. Oh, Little Mitch gets third. Mighty Wombat gets pushed down to 6 because of penalties. Unlucky for you. Emperor maintains 4th. Karma in 5th. Mighty Wombat in 6th. Aussie Blake in 7th. JB Moyer in 8th. Toxic in 9th. Oscar DNF'd in P10. Looks like Chris is going to get through, hopefully. He's going to finish the lap anyway and end up in P11. Don't slide over the line. And he goes into P10. Good drive from you. Flex Offset is going to finish in P12. Chronic is going to finish the race. Second last position. Oh, it's so wet and greasy. You just can't. Look at that throttle. You can't get a quarter throttle down hardly. And he's just coasting around here. You have to brake, it's so greasy. And he manages to finish. Good driving from you guys. Great drive. That's the first race of Singapore. Started off dry as a dead dingo's donger. Ended up as wet as anything. There we have it. A funky monkey dance there from Drax. Well done to you, buddy. And there we have the finishing order there. I'll try and grab a chat with the boys. See how we go. So I'm waiting for the boys to join us. I have sent the call out to all three. Little Mitch, Danny Rick, how are you, buddy? Mate, that was an epic race towards the end, man. Yeah, that was you and Tinsel pretty much all the way. That was. I was telling our viewers to keep an eye on the throttle application, and you could barely touch the throttle. It was that greasy, wasn't it? I know. Yeah, it must have come. It didn't look. It didn't look that wet from my perspective, but as you go on board, it's obviously very, very wet. Yeah. Oh well, mate. Mate, that was good driving, good effort from you. Well done. I'll good luck for your second race, and I'll chat to you again. Tinsel, how'd you go, mate?
How you going, Sir Danny? Pretty good,
Yeah,
mate. I
yeah.
reckon.
That was a good battle between you and Mitch, especially towards the end there as the rain came down. It was very hard to get on the loud pedal, wasn't it?
Yeah, bloody oath, man. You could, I reckon I was looking about 1 bar of throttle there.
Yeah,
So,
I was, I was
especially around the corners.
I was just telling our viewers to keep an eye on their throttle application. You can barely touch the throttle. It was that greasy. That was like dancing on the ice, wasn't it?
Mate, she was dripping wet. I
Yeah,
reckon I think in the last maybe few corners, I might have clipped the wall there, but
yeah.
no damage,
Yeah, well,
thankfully.
well done to
Thankfully.
you, mate, and good luck for your second race. I'll try and have a chat with you for the second one.
Cherbreski, thank you very
There you
much.
have it. There's Tinselman, great man, great driver. Congratulations to those two boys. And Drax, how are you, buddy? Congratulations to you on the win.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah,
How did you
I'm
find it?
slippery.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely looked
Yeah,
like it. Yeah, yeah. How did you
yeah.
when did you notice you was just struggling for grip towards the last few laps or
The
mid
second last lap,
second last lap? Yeah,
it went pretty fast. The grip just by
yeah,
a click,
yep,
it was away.
yeah.
So
So when it gets
uh,
like that, it's just a matter of trying to hang on to the car, isn't it? You can't do much in the way of
yeah, put it in a
traction.
high gear, put
Yeah,
it on half throttle, and just pray.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh well, congratulations to you, mate. That's good points for you. I'll chat with you again for good luck for the second race.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
All right, there we have it. There's Drax. Great drive from him, especially when towards the end in the wet there. Lucky to hold on to it. And the boys will be readying up for race 2 of this doubleheader. Same track, same distance, just a different pecking order to start with. So stand by. I'm going to have a quick break and we'll be back very soon. Okay, back from a break. Boys are readying up. Ready for the second race of Singapore. It was a good race, especially with the rain towards the end, made it a little bit more interesting for the boys. Haven't had it. That was the first race we've had. Only had 3. This is the third. First race we've had that had a bit of rain, which mixes things up a little bit. Pretty much just have to hold on to the car and hope for the best. You can watch the stream. You can watch all our races if you type in under YouTube Pacific Racing League and subscribe to our channel. You will be able to see all the races that we've completed so far, and a couple of little snippets of extra content in there as well. The grid is all done by Grid Editor for this one. Looks like it's all been finalised. Good luck to the boys for the second race. It's going to be a good one. I wonder if it's going to be a full wet race. That'll be nice. Waiting for the drivers to select their setups. And there should be another formation lap. Looks like it's going to be dry to start with, but the rain may come again. We don't know. We're not sure. And the computer will take us to the grid. There we go. On their formation lap. So in pole position is Chris W1. That's a definitely improvement from the last race. He started in last position, so good on you. Toxic is in second position. JB Moyer third. Aussie Blake fourth. Mighty Wombat in fifth. Karma in sixth. Emperor in seventh. Little Mitch in eighth. Tinselman in ninth. Drax in 10th. Flex Offset got disqualified on the formation lap. Probably he may have touched somebody, and in that situation it resets you back to the grid automatically, so he's going to have to wait on cold tyres for everybody to form up. Chronic in 12th, Oscar in 13th, and Ferrari Pro in 14th. Let's see, hopefully he does better this race. Okay, the only starter on the soft tyres is Karma. He may plough through the field. Everyone else is on mediums. Interesting choice. The red band around the sidewall of the tyres indicates he's on a soft tyre, and the yellow band is indicating the driver is on a medium compound tyre, which outlast the soft tyres by a little bit, although they're not much in the way of speed you get out of the medium tyres. You get a decent amount, but not enough. Whereas the soft tyres are the fastest tyre. Nobody's opting for the hard tyres. The hard tyres are the longer lasting tyre, but they are the very slowest tyres as well. As they all start to form up, the computer will grab them automatically and put them in their allotted grid box. And there we have it. You see flex offset waiting there for everybody to join up. They'll go through him. He's sitting there on cold tyres. That indicates to me that he did make contact on the formation lap. So at least he's still in the race. Waiting for Ferrari Pro to join up in the rear there, and he's slotting in nicely. Alright, let's watch this race. We'll go on board. We're about to start. Wait for the 5 lights. There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. Revs are high. First gear selected, and they're off. Let's see what kind of launch Chris gets. He gets a really good launch, actually. Oh, there's this move going on here. Oh, so close, these boys. Definitely a dry race to start with, which is good. Looks like Oscar may have lost out at the start here, but he's still hanging with the group. Oh, don't send it there. Oh, Chronic. Got to sustain some damage out of that, surely. Boys seemed a little bit eager today on the second race. Maybe they're trying to capitalise on their positions in case the rain does come earlier. Chris is nice and stabilised there in the lead. Toxic's a very patient man. He'll hang with him and wait for the times right to possibly make a move. A very wise driver. JB Moyer, great driver as well. Aussie Blake, another good driver. Karma's a great driver. Mighty Wombat, great driver. They're all great. They're just all fantastic guys, fantastic drivers. Good fun to be had in our hobbies. First lap's completed. Oh, here comes a move, is it? The Tinselman on Mitch. Oh, is he going to... Oh, the little bit of contact. Tinsel had to back out of that. That could have been catastrophic. No, they're still going. Karma's going to make a move on Blake here. He's got full ERS on. There's the move done. Puts him up in the 4th position. Aussie Blake will hang. Toxic's made a move on Chris that we missed. Toxic's currently in the lead. Sorry about that. There's just a lot of action going on and I missed that. Was it so bunched up? If you have a look on the track map on the bottom right hand corner of your screen, you can see all the dots. They are super close, these boys. Have a look at that, all around the same corner, same distance. JB's copped the first penalty, 3 seconds. That would have been for corner cutting. Not very forgiving corner cutting here. I believe DRS will be activated. You'll see that top of the screen. It will be activated, so let's stay on board with Chris. Oh, he's too far out. He's more than a second away from Toxic. He won't get it. Watch his wing, it won't open. No, but JB's has. Look at that. So JB's got the advantage here on Chris. Chris is a bit of a sitting duck. JB goes for the move. That move's done. Oh, Chris is fighting back. Chris ain't giving up. That's fair. That's a good, well done. Good driving, those boys. Oh, Karma's having a sniff too. Over and under is done. as JB goes a bit wide, and he gets done also by Aussie Blake. Made an error there, went too wide and allowed 2 cars to pass. He'll be kicking himself about that, but not much he can do. Got to get good entry and exits out of this circuit. Oh, looks like Karma's up there with Chris, as Karma, like I said, is the only one on the soft tyres. He's got much more of an advantage here, and he's capitalising on that advantage. I think it's a no-brainer. Chris will be a sitting duck. If not on the main straight here, it will be the second one. We've got a yellow in sector. Is that Tinsel? Yep, that's Tinsel. Something's happened to Tinsel. Has he lost a wing? No, he's still got a wing. What's he up to? So is he going to dive into the pits? No, he's not. Oh, he's slid out over there. Oh, he's just kept it. It's just so good. He's gone into the pits. Yeah, he knows it. Get rid of those tyres there. Yucky. Alright. A lot of action happening up the front here. Karma's got past Chris. That move is done and dusted. That was bound to happen. Toxic's in a league of his own. He's settling down. He's got a nice rhythm going. He's got quite a distance on, quite a gap on these boys. Hopefully he can maintain that. It's a bit of a weird view. Don't like that one. Aussie's hanging with them. All hanging with each other. Look at that. Look at the distance between them. They are super, super close. Tinselman's got the soft boots on. He'll come up through the field. I know Tinsel. He will. Oh, bit of a touch to the wall there from Mighty. Let's see if Aussie can get Chris here. Yeah, Chris does not have DRS activated. There's a bit of a, that's a nice move from Aussie on Chris. Oh, a bit of a tank slapper there from Aussie. The boy, because of that, the boys all probably had to brake because of that. Till he collected himself. Got on the gas a little bit too early. Lucky he saved that. Godlike reflexes from Aussie Blake. Good on ya. Oh, he's super close racing here. Look at this. There is... Karma. Toxic's just in a league of his own. He's settled into such a good rhythm. Everything else is... He's got the blinkers on. Everything else, he's just zoned. He's just dialed in, zoning out, focusing on hitting every apex. Karma's gone in for his stop. Here's a move. Emperor on Mighty Wombat, is it? Yep, looks like it. Oh, a little bit of... Oh, is he going to give him room? Oh, he's all crossed up. Oh, it's all happening here. I think everyone's good out of that. I think it was just a bit of an error there. Drax is right on the back of him. Look at this. Drax is going to get him because Emperor's got no... Oh, is that 2 cars? No, stop the car. Oh. think Drax committed a bit too much into that corner. Couldn't stop the car. Still side by side with Emperor. Got to give each other room. And they do. Emperor's been forced to go a bit wide. Oh, I don't want to... That's tricky. That's very tricky. I think Emperor's gone... Emperor... What is Emperor? Emperor's not giving up. There's a drag race here happening. I think Drax just has enough ERS to get out of that fight, and he does. That was some close racing there. How's the Tinselman going? Is he making any ground? No, he's just cruising along. JB's in the pits, Emperor's in the pits, Ferrari's in the pits. We've got a full force safety car. We have lost Tinselman. He's probably trying a bit too hard to catch the back of the field. No overtaking under safety car. Probably the boys will all be going to the pits for the soft tyres, I'd say, no doubt. See if we can have a chat with Tinsel, see what happened. Tinselman, Danny Rick, what happened, buddy?
Danny Rick. I went through that little, I think it's the right lifter.
Yep.
And I went too close to the wall, fucking clipped it,
Oh,
broke
no.
my wing,
Yeah.
and went into the left side of the wall. But I would have saved it, but
Yep.
as I hit the wall, I hit the other wall.
Oh, okay. Oh, I missed that bit of action, but I'm sure the boys will be happy that you caused the safety car.
They will be, but I'm not.
Yeah, I know. Oh well, there's always your next race, your favourite race, Monaco next week. You're going to do well there.
Bloody oath, man.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's your favourite track.
Hoping for Monaco every day in the lobbies, but somebody might give me it.
Oh well, I'll endeavour to give you some training this week then.
Thanks, mate. You're the man.
All right, mate. Take care. Thanks for joining us, and we'll look forward to having a chat next week.
Alright, thank you, brother.
There you go,
Cheers.
Tinselman. Unfortunate that he DNF'd in this race. But like I said, Monaco is the next track. Next Saturday at around 4 PM Australian Eastern Time. And Tinsel is hoping to do well there. He loves it so much. Still Drax in the lead following the safety car there. Chronic in second, Toxic in third. Oh, Toxic's got a bit of an advantage here. So does Aussie Blake on the soft tyres. This could be a cracking finish. No overtaking under the safety cars. I don't know if Mighty Wombat realises, but he's left his ERS on. He doesn't want that on. If anyone can hear me, I don't know if he's realised he's left it on. You might want to tell him in the chat to turn it off. Safety car still out. See, I've sent a message to the group. See if he read it. No, doesn't seem to have picked it up. It's unfortunate, mate. You're going to have no ERS to start the race with. Unless he's doing it for a reason, I don't know. Anyway, Oscar, JB Moyer, Tinselman is out. Barry Pro's in 9th, that's better from him. Little Mitch, Chris, Karma, Aussie. I reckon it's going to be a good finish. Safety car has to be in this lap, I believe. Mighty turn off. No, he's still got it on. Look at all these boys. Drax has got 100%, Chronic 100, Toxic 100, Aussie 100, Karma 100, Chris 100, Little Mitch 100. Everyone else except Mighty has got 100% ERS. Mighty has been driving under safety car conditions for the last at least 2 laps with his ERS on. He's draining his battery. Unless he thinks as a way of recharging it, I don't know. Safety car's going in. Drax has control of the pack. And he's off. And he's left Chronic behind. Chronic must have been napping a bit there. Oh, is that a move? Is that a move coming from Chris on Carmen? No, nearly. Oh. Mighty Wombat still got his ERS on. I don't think he realises. You kind of need that. Alright, Chronic, I want to see how Toxic is going to catch the back of these guys, not a problem. As is Aussie. Karma seems to be doing pretty well with the medium tyres, actually. Be interesting battle here. DRS will be activated upon the next lap, so that's going to make things interesting. Mighty's still got it on, doesn't realise he's deployed it all, he's used it all. JB Moyes hang on to the back of the field. It's alright. At the top of the screen you'll see DRS sign. Maybe it's the next lap. You soon be able to tell whether or not the wing opens up on Toxic's car. Around this corner, No, it's not activated yet. It'll be activated on the next lap, sorry. Mighty's still got it on. And you can see he's deployed it all. A little bit of a love tap there from Flex. Who's that around? Is that Chronic? It is too. Chronic spun it. Oh, does a little flick and bounces off the wall there. He's going to have shocking tyres. They're going to be overheated. Oh. Take it easy till they grip up a bit. Oh, here comes a move. Oscar on Mighty. Has he got the? He's got. Oscar's got more DRS, and that was bound to happen. Mighty's not giving it up. Side by side through there. Great driving, boys. Very good. And now at the top of the screen, are we going to see DRS activated? There it is. DRS is enabled, and I can see spots of rain falling from the sky. Just a couple of drops. It's going to do it again, isn't it? It's going to be. This is going to be identical to the last race. Yep, the rain is falling. Here we go. This is going to make it interesting again. I wonder. Looks like it's on between. Oh, here's the top three right here. Toxic in first position, Aussie Blake in second, Karma in third. They'd want to hurry up and get around the track before the torrential downpour comes. Driving from these boys. Ferrari's up in a sixth. Good effort from you, buddy. Oh. 5-second penalty, cross the pit lane exit on the white line from JB. That's nasty. All these boys. Oh, Ferrari loses it a little bit there. A little bit too power hungry. Has a bit of a tank slapper, which enabled to flex offset to gain that position. Just hang in there, Ferrari, be fine. Drax has gone for intermediates. Chronic on inters and JB on inters. They feel like the track's way too slippery to continue on anything else. Flex offset's going in. I bet you he'll put it on intermediates. Just watch his name. See if the S turns into I with a green around it, like the other guys. Go on board with him, and what's he going for? He is going for the inters, yep. Okay, let's see how are these boys looking up here. Ferrari Pro's about to put a move on Chris. There he goes. That move is, can he stop the car? And he does. Well done, Ferrari, good move from you. Great driving from Chris. Probably sensed that was coming. How's the top three looking? Oh, looks like gap could be forming between first and second here. They could be feeling the pain from the track. Should be slippery. Gonna stop it in time. Okay, we have a. Is that sector 3? Oh, Ferrari spun it, but he still kept it. Still kept it. These boys could be losing a lot of traction here. JB Moyes had a bit of a spin. Maybe the track just isn't quite ready yet for inters, possibly. Yeah, look at that. There's a spin from Oscar. Those inters aren't the right tyre to be on. The track is not wet enough, and that's what's going to happen. They're not going to grip at all. Flex Offset seems to be struggling a little bit also. Oh, he just made that without hitting it. We've got yellows popping up left, right and centre here. Oh, he's had a tank slapper there. Just can't get the power down like he wants to. There we go. Yeah, I think the medium runners may have stuffed it up a bit here. Chronic tries to do the little Scandinavian flick to get it around. That's not a bad effort, that. Boys on the inter seem to be struggling, as opposed to the boys on the softer compounds seem to have a lot more drive out of it, which indicates the track just isn't wet enough for inters. Oh, they're all bunched up again, these top three. Aussie Blake has a penalty, unfortunately, which will put him further back down the field. We're about to start their last lap too. Oscar's in the pit lane to put on full wets. I don't think that's going to help you, buddy. There's only one lap to go. On the final lap now, who's going to be? We have to stay on board between these three. This is close as. Oh, Karma struggles to get the power down there. JB Moore should be ghosting. DRS is still activated, which indicates that the track is still dry. Oh, it's making it. That's struggling there. I think they got a bit confused with JB's ghost there. It looked like there's a lot going on there. Karma seems to have a bit of an edge here. Seems to have a bit more grip than everyone else. Oh, stuffed it up there trying to get the power down. Toxic got a much better exit out of there. I think Toxic may hang on to this. He's just got to hold his line. Oh, Aussie Blake's gone a bit wide there, has he? He has. He's lost a couple of positions. This is the closest battle, closest finish here. I think Toxic's going to hang on to this. And here we have it, as long as providing he doesn't ruin it on the last lap. Toxic wins it. Followed by Karma in second, very close finish there. Penalties are going to come into play here. Little Mitch in third. JB Moyer has an unserved penalty in 5 seconds. Ferrari Pro. Did Ferrari get over the line? He did. Okay, so it's Toxic, Karma and Little Mitch. And Drax rounds out the top 10. I think how's Oscar going on the wets? He'd be struggling. Oh, he's crossed the line already. Alright, let's try and get an interview with the top 3 guys. Alright, the call has been sent out. Little Mitch in third position. How are you, buddy? Not too bad. Was that an exact replica of the first race? Yeah. Yeah, it could be possible. But yeah, we'll have to wait to see the outcome of that. So, how did you? I forgot what position you started. What position did you start for this race? P8 into third. Into third. That's a really good effort, eh? Yeah. 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 Well, we'll see. Well, it's a good race to watch anyway, mate. Got some great footage of it. So thanks for joining me, mate. And the next race is Monaco. How do you feel? You going to go around there? It will. It's going to be a cracker. Yeah. Yeah. All right, mate. Take care, buddy. See you, mate. There we have it. There's third place, little Mitch from eighth position on the grid. That's a good effort from him. Karma, Danny Rick in
Hello.
second position. Mate, you did pretty well in those conditions.
I mean, yeah, I reckon I should have won. I could have won if I got past Aussie the lap before.
Yep.
I tapped him down the DRS
Yeah.
straight, and I was going to go up the inside of him, but he
Yep.
slid.
It looked
So I
like
had to stay behind
it
him.
looked like you had a couple of tank slapper moments to getting out of the corners. It was just too slippery, was it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, the first race was way worse. Like me and Emperor in the first race went
Yeah.
side by side
Yeah.
for like the second sector, and we were doing like 90 k's an hour. But
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
No, that was awesome to watch, mate. And you were so close to Toxic over the line there. It was incredible. I reckon you
yeah,
needed one more lap. You probably would have had him.
if it was one more lap, I would have pitted for Inters. So
Yeah.
it would have been completely different anyway. So I
Yeah.
can't even say that really. But
Yeah.
yeah,
As we were watching it, it seemed like the guys on the Inters weren't doing as good as the guys on the softer compounds, which was interesting. Seems like you guys had more pace than them.
well, I was actually the only one that started on the softs. So
Yeah,
I started on the softs because I didn't think it was gonna rain,
yeah,
and it probably wouldn't have rained if we didn't have the safety car.
true
So
that. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
congratulations, mate. And Monaco is the next race. How do you feel you're going to fare around there?
Double DNFs, mate.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Little Mitch reckons as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
double DNFs.
yeah,
It's gonna be horrible. I hope it doesn't rain.
yeah, true that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a cracking, exciting race anyway. I reckon. So good luck with that one, mate. And we'll have a chat then.
All right, cheers. So,
All right, thanks, buddy. And there you have it. Second place position, Karma. Congratulations to him. And doesn't look like Toxic wants to have a word. I'll try and send out another invite. I don't think I can actually. Just bear with me. I really want to have a chat with Toxic. All right, the call's gone out to Toxic, the winner of the second race. Will he pick up? Looks like he's in game chat, having a chat with the boys. Bit of a debrief after the race. Probably doesn't want to have a chat, but I'll give him a couple of minutes anyway. But that's the end of the racing for today, guys, from Singapore. Hope you enjoyed it all. Next week, Saturday at about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having a race around Monaco. Another a sprint series double header. It's going to be an interesting. Like the boys said, we hope it doesn't rain. That would make it very interesting. And I'm sure there will be safety cars galore around there that have to be. Doesn't look like Toxic wants to have a chat, but we'll try and have a chat with him on the next one. Next week I'll be calling Tier 2 around Monaco. I hope you can join us there. I'm Danny Rick. It's been a pleasure as always. Oh, here we go. Before we go, Toxic has joined the party. The winner of the second race. Congratulations, buddy. How do you feel about that one?
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, it was a good race, man.
Yeah.
Crazy night with the rain at the end again.
I know.
I didn't know what was.
I know.
Yeah, the first race I pitted for the Inters, and I felt like that was a mistake. So the second race being out front, I was like, no way. I'm going for it.
Yep.
Do or die, man.
That's exactly right. I thought you were going to do. Yeah. But there was such a close finish between you and Karma. It was super close.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Ozzy was up there too, man.
Yeah.
He had a penalty, but he was up there with us too. It was a great race, man.
Yeah.
It was fun stuff.
As we were watching it, it seemed like the guys on the Inters didn't have the speed to match you guys on the softer compounds for some reason. Maybe it wasn't. They just weren't gripping in. I'm not sure. It just didn't seem slippery enough.
Yeah, I don't think DRS was ever disabled even on the second race. It wasn't the first race with on the last lap, but so it didn't rain as hard, so it definitely was like I think it was the right choice, the Inters, but I just went I didn't get them up heated up quick enough, but
I was just talking to the
race,
other
it was fun stuff.
Yeah, I was just talking to the other two, Karma and Little Mitch, and about how they're going to fare in Monaco next week. How do you reckon they were laughing, hoping it doesn't rain and whatnot? How do you think you're going to go around Monaco?
I'm awful in Monaco, man. I'm on a controller and I can barely get around that track. If I finish next week both races, I'll be super happy.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
That is the truth, man. I'm awful at Monaco, like I really am, man.
It's gonna be super interesting.
I'm just gonna look to get some points next week.
That's the way.
Looks like Alpine and Aston are pretty far out, but
it's
a good battle for third place in the constructors. So
well,
I get some points for Williams.
That's all it is. It's all about the points.
Absolutely.
All right, mate. Well, thanks for joining us, and good luck for next week. And I'll catch up with you sometime this week, and we'll have to do our daily lobbies.
All right, Danny. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. There we have it. First place getter, Toxic F1 in the second race. Did very well. And that'll be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm your host, Danny Rick. Look forward to having your company again next week from Monaco, as I call Tier 2. And congratulations to all the guys, did a super effort. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.